the top 10 Golddiggers. So we got Stitcher, we got Lieutenant, we got Boomer, we got Bruiser, and I'm gonna take in Shield Trooper because of it. But the next ones would be Riot Guard, Kree Oracle, Medic, Reaper, and Hand Sorceress. So somewhere or another, Hand is getting played here. But we went over for the top 10 really quick, which seems to be not that bad. So for me, the number one minion that I'm gonna end up using is Stitcher. It'll definitely be Stitcher. So I'm gonna use him somewhere. Hopefully. Huh?
I think he's one of the top 10.
Yeah, he's got sustain, that nice kill shot that he does really quick, and the fact that they can't be revived from a basic, which is ridiculous, but not too bad. It could be a lot worse. I don't know if anybody else can disagree with it, but he's probably one of the best out of the minions. And he heals double. He puts the defense. If someone's got defense down, I'm unsure who gives defense down out of the minions. Like, I want to bring in the others, but I don't know. I mean, the other two Ravengers are great, but
defense down.
I don't know if I want to. Huh?
Yeah, you're probably going to want to bring on the other Ravengers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, cause they're wow, he's got a G16 Stitcher. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a lot of people brought him for the Doom, so a lot of people are he's probably the most likely character other people have built up.
Well, Stitcher is my number one. That's the one I'm gonna stick with so far. The other Ravengers, I mean, I want to say Boomer over Bruiser, but
you should probably do both of them anyway.
Yeah, I mean both of them, yes. But if I was gonna put,
I like Merc Lieutenant.
Merc Lieutenant.
Yeah, because his heals and stuff go on anybody.
Oh, that's
you just
right.
muted yourself.
It's all across the board.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Yeah, Merc Lieutenant. His benefits go to everybody. They're not all required pinning on characters. That's the problem with a lot of these minions. Their abilities are locked for other minions and other characters of their team. Like the Krees, they only help out other Krees.
Yeah, the Kree only helps themselves. They want you to have that full 5 minion Kree team, and they'll help out. You could throw in like Ultimus and them or whatever, but why would you bring in a Kree? Why would you bring in a Kree minion team?
Yeah, you're not going to use that after the Scourge either. See this?
Yeah, no.
The Ravengers, you might use after the Scourge.
Yeah, I don't. Ravengers, yeah, because you could still use them for another Scourge, at least as a sack team. But
yeah, and I mean you can use them lightly in war if you want. You do have some.
Yeah. They have some value.
Not going to use a Kree anywhere.
Beef them up. Yeah, we're not using Kree unless for some apparent reason they rework them, and I don't see that happening anytime soon.
The only rumors of reworking minions is minions because of MODOK coming out, maybe.
Yeah, but I think we won't know till at least probably after this patch because Ant-Man 3 comes out in February, so more than likely Scopely will be. They're probably working on it right now, and we won't know until it's data mined, but that's probably not going to come out until closer to the end of next patch. So
that is right.
But you said Merc Lieutenant, right?
Yeah, I think he's one of the best standalone minions, personally.
Well, he gives offense up and speed up. And then Killshot said Boomer has a rewind and defense down, so.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that I might take Merc Lieutenant with the 3 Ravengers, and I'm not sure what I would do for a 5th. But honestly, I'm
Yeah.
really waiting for more info until it comes out or something.
I mean, the info there's not too much info we're gonna get from them. It's just basically, I mean, it's coming up Friday, so I don't think they're gonna give us too much more. They're just gonna say, "Here you go. Here's the minions you got to use. It's open. Go
Hmm.
get, go get go get Archangel and call it a day."
This is why you're probably disappointed now that Iron Man Zombie's not a minion.
Oh, you know what? I wish they would let us use Greg. Just let us use Greg. That'd be great. I wouldn't mind using Greg.
I thought they might have actually added the mercenary bodyguard that Kingpin summons because they made it a
Oh
mercenary lane, but they didn't add any more minions. So I was like, ah,
no, that's it. It's just the minions that we can control. Any NPCs they're not gonna give us. They're gonna let us use whoever. Um, if we had to go after Merc Lieutenant, are we still going towards the Ravengers then? Merc Soldier is somewhat okay. Boomer's does got the rewind and the defense down, but I think
yes,
with Merc Lieutenant, because of the offense up and speed up, that might help out. Plus, he grants ability energy too.
yep.
Yeah,
The
let's see.
big problem about the minions is really just their stats, and they only have 3 moves. They're not really
Yeah,
all.
the stats are bad, but I mean, they're you could beef them up as high as you want, and they're still kind of crappy, but that's the best we're gonna get with them.
Yeah,
And we got
I
Merc
definitely think
Ryguard.
all shield minions are out.
Yeah, well, the only reason I like Trooper is because he fires back at he starts firing back at any adjacent targets that are hit. So that's the only part I like about
Okay.
it, but it's not going to be too. I don't think it's worth pushing up. We
Yeah, and if
got
he gets a crit, he gets lower.
Yep. There we go. Okay, so we got kill shot and X-Men saying Merc Riot Guard. So
Markar's
no,
not bad, but he
no,
falls off
yeah,
when he's not with a bunch of minions, other
yeah. If
mercenaries.
he's yeah, he needs other mercenaries, but the deflects part is only in war, so he's not going to be able
Yes,
to get
yes.
those deflects. Yeah, he doesn't get that deflect, and he doesn't get the extra block chance outside of war. So he only gets that block chance and block him out, and you got to use his ultimate to get the defense up.
How does that infector work? I'm checking him out
Who?
right here. Infector, aim infector.
Oh, Aim
He gets a lot
Infector,
of
Freddy
debuffs, but
Krueger.
I think he applies debuffs in everybody all the time.
I don't. I haven't really. Let me look at Infector. Infector is Yeah, he applies 2 counter to himself and then to aim allies, but he won't do none there. He does yeah, he copies all negative effects on this character as a primary target. Apply a random negative effect. Yeesh.
The problem with him is he needs a T4 in his passive, so that's what he stinks.
Yeah, the on turn gain
You get a
2.
T4 in his passive, he every time he gets offensive down, he gets offensive up for 2 turns. When
Mm-hmm.
he gets defense down, he gets defense up for 2 turns. And if he gets slowed, he gains speed up for 2 turns.
Yeah, but for here, he still gets the 2 random negative effects, and somebody's got to clear it, and that's where Scientist Supreme comes in handy.
Yes, yes, that's what I was thinking. Like,
So
I'm
that's
checking
why I
this
was
kid
like,
out. Yeah, I'm thinking he's too T4 heavy anyway, and you don't want to T4 these minions. You want to try to avoid T4ing them.
yeah.
That's the worst I think about these minions.
Well, we still got Merc Lieutenant up there. That's why we said the second for the second choice it would probably be Merc Lieutenant. Um,
We got good healing going with Stitcher and Lieutenant. We could probably sustain our team for a little bit.
yep. Uh, yeah, he helps. Yeah, he helps.
Just chat sitting.
Well, he gives any energy to a random ally, and if we do decide to put on another Merc, he'll give them an actual ability energy too, but that's only for another Merc. Otherwise, somebody's getting an ability energy on the team, at least just one.
I mean, it's not bad, you know. It's like,
Oh, that's right. Infector. Well, see, but what he just said, Scourge flips negative effects. So if Scourge flips the negative effects, would that still work for Aim Infector's passive? Marks are hot. Fucking big boobs. Because Aim Infector is going to get those 2 effects, but then it's going to flip. So then does the other part of his passive work when he has offense down and he gets offense up? But it says offense up for 2 turns, right?
yeah. So every one he gets 2.
2 turns. Wow.
So kind of nullify it the first turn, and then he gets the bonus the second go.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know how that would. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't use him either. I just heard a lot, and I've seen his kit.
As well as he's not. Aim Effector ain't that thick right now. We're just gonna. It's the flipping. We got to remember right because Deadpool did say the Scourge that flips the negative effects. So I'm gonna say no maybe on Aim Infector. He's probably not gonna be in the top 10. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, he's not. He's only healing himself too.
Yeah, unless he's with a bunch of other aim, it doesn't seem like he's going to be that beneficial.
Unless he's with some other aim. But all he does really is spread the counters. So he gives out counterattacks. So Aim Infector would probably not be anywhere there.
I'm pretty sure though we're not going to use any hands.
There's some guys out there that'll use their hands. Hand. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna use that. Aim, out of aim. Well, yeah, okay, so boom.
Who was it?
Yeah,
Sentry.
Boomer.
But I think Sentry's stats falling off so bad that it's not gonna help.
Yeah, well, Sentry was. Did Sentry is it Sentry that got the boost, or was it Blade Master? I think it was Blade.
I think it was Blade Master because he's what Naboo summons.
Yeah. Yeah, the stealth.
So unfortunately, yeah.
Well, okay, so wait, they do get stealth, and then they get evade for evade for 4 allies. So, but see, then you're stuck. Big boobs. You're stuck with Hand Sentry being the main one there, and they're basically gonna murder him right away. So the stealth would just be negated because his stats suck. His stats are lower than the others, so he wouldn't be. Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
Because I'm looking here and I'm looking at some of his stats. It's some of the lowest because I don't think he's ever got reworked. So
yeah, he's not too low. Security got a buttload of health, but that's at level 90. Security's health is ridiculous.
Get your minions to 90, guys.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
90. Stitcher has the highest health, and who has the highest damage out of these guys? Merc Soldier.
Damn.
So would there be so where would Merc Soldier be on this list for everybody?
Not sure. It's possible he might go on there because, like we were saying, the right guard just drops off too much when he's not in war or has mercenary allies.
Yeah, well, the same thing here. He doesn't clear any effects, but he does attack primary and adjacent targets and applies bleed. But that's on his special, not his basic. His basic just does damage.
Yeah, and he doesn't get any extras unless he's in war too.
Yeah, he doesn't get anything extra. I don't think Merc Soldier will do it.
I was looking for a tank minion, but I don't know if we can find one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who is it? It's probably going to be...
Bruiser's okay. I think Bruiser would be okay because we do got Stitcher. Merc Soldier slaps hard. Yeah, he does
get
slap hard, but he doesn't
armor.
get too much more from him.
Nah, unfortunately, you have to T4 him to get the 25 extra armor.
Yeah.
But Ravager's allies will gain drain.
But that's in war.
And more Ravager. You're right.
Yeah, that's in war.
Nobody wants to T4 these guys.
I mean, has anybody T4'd any of the Ravengers? I know I did one or maybe one or two, but this was back in the day. Like, did I do?
Yeah, but you needed to use them. Yeah.
I think. I mean, they were just there, and you can either do something with them or you don't. But yeah, I didn't I think the only one I did was Stitcher. Yeah, the only one I did was Stitcher because of when they reworked them, they gave them that characters killed by this attack cannot be revived. So Stitcher's basic was like, woo.
Doesn't he have like
we're definitely taking in Stitcher, Papa. He's number 1. Number 2 is Soldier. And then I don't want to T4 him either, but I mean, Boomer.
You want to win more than you want to T4 them.
Boomer gives out the 25% armor to the other Ravengers. And then.
So I looked over the AIM team.
Bruiser does it. Boomer gives offense up. And
yeah, Boomer's offense up.
Reduces speed.
Bruiser is the tank. Boomer is the damage dealer.
Yeah. Well, no.
You know, with Merc Lieutenant. Well, yeah, I guess he's the damage dealer and healer, and he's the.
They got it with all 3. They just need somebody else with higher stats to start taking people out, but.
Well, you got that lieutenant who's going to keep giving people offensive up and different energy abilities. So that's a nice thing. I was looking at the tanks. I'm going to look at Hydra Armored Guard, but I think the Hydras really aren't
okay,
there anymore either.
What do you recommend as the essential T4s for the Ravengers then? Because I would probably put Boomer over Bruiser. Click. Come on, you. There he is.
I don't want to T4 them either, man. I don't want to T4 them either.
I don't want to T4.
You do what you got to do to make that win.
Yeah, you got to get past those nodes, and if you want to get past on difficulty 6, it's going to be relatively interesting how much we're going to have to do to these guys. What we have to invest just to get them to win. Okay, so you have to... Okay, yeah, Stitcher, yeah. My other Ravengers are currently in there. Oh shit! Well, Killshot is one. Killshot is basically Killshot T4'd them all. I don't think that's going to be realistic for everybody else. I don't think that's going to be realistic. Does anybody else out there have a T4 on Boomer or Bruiser? Because I don't. I got them up to the. They're all ready. They're ready to get T4'd, but they're not getting T4'd today. I don't think that's going to be the case.
I even think I'm going to push them past ISO 8 blue. I think I'm going to stop on green 5.
Well, yeah, who do I got? Did I? Yeah, well, Stitcher I already did. Stitcher was a given because of where I wanted to take him. Yeah, Boomer and Bruiser are still... They're still under level 75, so they couldn't get up to blue. So they couldn't get up to blue because I'm not taking them up to blue yet, so...
Yeah, I think the gear and leveling is going to be the least, but it's the T4ing if you have to, and it's the blue 4s. And it depends on if you have any red stars. I'm going to buy no red stars of minions.
More than likely, you'll end up getting them out of the basic red star orbs anyway. So just
well, that's what I was disappointed. Because my Effector and Kree Kree Reaper are both 6 red, but they're not useful. I'm like, oh, great.
Oh. So Billings had full teal Ravager minion. Wow. Well, see, that I was planning to take Stitcher into DD5, but then I got bigger pieces on Cha-Cha, and I took in Cha-Cha instead, and done. Yes, Red Star minions, yeah, we'll do it organically. However it happens, but it's not happening by me actually pushing the button. I'm not pushing
Yeah,
this
I ain't
button.
spending no credits on no minion stars.
Yeah, it's
T4s are bad. Red stars are bad.
yeah. I would
I
have
keep
to for
thinking, well,
the
wait, sniper. Wait, what does sniper do? Doesn't he give like some kind of weird passive? The mercenary sniper?
mercenaries.
No, he
Oh, I
gains
don't know.
piercing.
Yeah, he just got. I think he's just
Dude,
got
he has
piercing and stuff.
nothing.
Okay, so Stitcher, I have max. Boomer and Bruiser, I just have their passive and specials. Okay. What's up, Hydrus? Thank you for giving me the leg up, bro. Because I ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, Sniper's just got piercing damage, which would be nice if it was a full mercenary team.
Yeah,
So
especially
if
in War
you,
2, right?
yeah, yeah. Well, I would recommend. Okay, if you got it, it really depends on who you have already built up. Like we all stupidly built up Ravengers because that was the characters that were there back in the day. Until we kindly figured out, like, yeah, they're not gonna give any more out. Let's just stop. But if you got more mercs that you're gonna use than not, I would say definitely Sniper would help because he's got piercing damage all over the place. But that's if you T3'd him most of the time, he's still got decent piercing damage, but eh. So Hydra Sniper does Hydra Sniper gives offense up, right? I think he does. Apple says he gives
Hydra Sniper?
Yeah. They gain no offense up to Hydra and Red Skull allies.
That's useless.
Yeah, he gains offense up for other. He gets offense up, and then he gives it to all the Hydra and Red Skull allies. So that's not going to help out anybody. And his speed only goes to Hydra minions and Red Skull. So we can't use Red Skull, but the Hydra minions get the 15% speed. You really benefit from Red Skull special giving out that more speed so they go faster, but that's not going to be here. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beef any of their ults up, Killshot. I think we're gonna leave them as is. Okay, so we got the 3 Ravengers, we got Lieutenant over there. Who would be a 5th? That's it.
Probably whoever you got good, I guess. I'm looking through all these kits and stuff, and I ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah, the two other highest that I got is, well, the 3, if I had to do 3. I got Monstrosity, I got Riot Guard, and I got Shield Trooper. Mainly because everybody here wanted me to beef up Trooper. Fuck.
Yes. I like that.
Thanks a lot for that.
I might go Mercenary Riot Guard because mine is a 6 red. And he probably will have some synergy with the team. He can do some tanking, but I wouldn't pick him if you could just pick anybody.
Yeah, well, Killshot says he gives offense and speed up.
Shield Trooper is probably a good pick.
Well, yeah, that's why we have that. Yeah, that's why we got Merc Lieutenant as 2. He's number 2 to get, and then we got Boomer and Bruiser after that. And there's, and you were saying Riot Guard. Riot Guard can be a tank.
Yeah, and there's some synergy there. He does boost Mercenary Lieutenant because there's another mercenary on the battlefield. There is some synergy there, which is good.
Well, he gives offense up to 4 of the most injured allies, but that's with the T4.
Yeah, but it also fills the character speed bar by 40%.
Yeah, that's with a T3. So,
or 25%.
Operative isn't terrible. Damn, I've never even looked at Operative. Like, who the hell is Operative?
So he actually grants 1 ability energy to a random ally, and he'll grant 1 ability energy to a mercenary villain ally.
Yeah.
So he'll give out 2 ability energies when you pull off his special. They didn't even give us 5 good minions to use. What the?
Yeah, Merc Lieutenant's not bad. The ability energy could help. The ability energy helps, but yeah, Merc Ryguard, his passive is for war, so there's no reason to even think about it. No respect for Shield Operative. Shield Operative. Okay, hold on. Just looking at Shield Operative. Where's this fucker? Okay, the basic. It clears, but but Operative has to crit to reduce the speed bar. So if the Operative doesn't crit, there's no speed bar reduction. So the basic would only be damage. And clearing a positive effect. And is that on a T4 or T3? Yeah, that's on a T3, so that doesn't really, that's fine. And then you apply stealth and heal for their special, and there's gonna be, well, if there's another shield minion, they'll get an additional regen, but on the other one's war defense. And
yeah, they're not getting. Yeah, she doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, she's not doing much. So it's not that there's no respect. It's not that there's no kit for Shield Operative.
Yeah,
there's definitely no kit.
She can stealth. That's all she's gonna do if you bring her in.
Yeah, she's gonna stealth and give out some regens. That's about it. So I would say no on Shield Operative. What?
See, Trooper is decent though, because I'm looking at him. He does give that out of turn damage, kind of like a mini Kestrel a little bit.
Yeah, anybody hits any of the adjacent targets, he's firing back, and
so you would put him next to your taunter.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is that?
That way,
Bruiser?
if you put him next to Bruiser taunts, and then he'll snap off if there's actual, AoE, and then hopefully he crits, which probably won't. But if he crits, he reduces speed bar, which would be great. But the chance of that happening, even if he is a raider, I have him as a raider, and it's just nah.
Well, I think there's some Scourge events that make people's crit go up too.
Yeah, is there any actual Scourges out there that build them up? I don't remember though. I don't remember the 3 that they give for minions right off.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it, like which one it is, which one's not. But I mean, for right now, I'm gonna put.
What post was that?
Oh, it was a while. I think it was. Not the last. I don't think it was the last Brock post. I think it was the one before that. Before they went for Thanksgiving.
It was before the announce of Rebirth.
Yeah.
And Nemesis. Is chat saying what it is? Iron Man zombie event.
I'm just looking at it right now.
He'll find it?
Try it. Yeah, he said he'll grab it. Because if they increase the crit chance of Trooper, then Trooper's going to snap off and actually reduce speed bar of anybody that hits or gives AoE damage to Bruiser, which would be great.
Yeah, it'll definitely increase his value.
Yeah, it'll definitely increase it, because then you slow down the opponents, you'll be able to go a few more times, and then... Okay, there we go. What do we got? Let me bring this up. Click.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the screenshot of it. How is it not going up? Cool. Alright, so they get off, and they're gonna get revived once. And then
30% more crit chance.
Oh, okay.
Super Soldier Serum.
And then the bottom one too, 15% more crit chance. So they're getting 45%
if you get ability blocked.
Chance. Yeah.
You have to get ability blocked.
Okay, is that the only?
Still, that's not bad,
them, right? Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
Minions flip negative effects, but that's not crit. On spawn, all minions gain revive once.
Oh, look at these fools. When non-minion PC drops below 50% health, gain trauma. The fuck? No. No, I do like this one though. When an enemy character has taunt, all other enemies gain 15,000 armor. That's fine.
Whoa.
But
Okay.
that's 30 points. I'm gonna take that one. I'm definitely gonna take it.
Zombification. Wow.
Yeah. Enemies gain death proof. An enemy has 5 death proof and not revive once. Remove all death proof from that enemy and they gain revive once. You really don't want them to die, huh? Okay. Hey, T6, what's happening? Alright, so, yeah, as long
Why
as...
do we have this? Non-minion player characters? Okay, so they have some that are specific for non-minions.
Yeah, for non-minions, and then...
A fortifier, so who's a fortifier? We got some big boosts for fortifiers here.
Yeah, the fortifier... Well, when a fortifier uses it, so that's basically going to be on... That affects both, which is great, but who's going to put a fortifier on somebody that goes into here?
On enemy fortifier spawn, they gain taunt. And then it also has, when a fortifier character uses an ultimate ability, spread positive effects on that character to adjacent allied characters.
That one sucked in War Scourge. That one sucked really bad in War Scourge. I hated that one. Because all you seen was all those positive effects get, like, flown everywhere. Like, from, like, what was it? From Braun and She-Hulk. It was just spreading on one of those nodes. And it was like, where the hell did all these positive effects come from when nobody did nothing? And I was like, oh, goddamn, I got that Scourge on. So that Scourge was really powerful. And it could be a really pain in the ass. Especially if they get, like, immunity and... They got the speed up, so they're definitely not going to be able to get any type of negative effects, and then they're going faster.
But that look at me where you spawn in with a taunt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oof.
You put fortifier on right guard, you throw him in. He has taunt. He has pre-taunt, and then people start hitting him, and then you got your soldier or skill soldier or whatever to start popping off. I don't know. That's a lot of damage.
Well, I don't mind the first 5 we got. I'm cool with them taking them in there. I'll probably put Bruiser on the end and Shield Operative Shield Trooper right next to him, and then Boomer, Lieutenant, and Stitcher. I'll put Stitcher all the way on the other side, so that way, if they do knock off the 3 in the middle, at least he'll be over there. Then again, I wouldn't mind if they attacked Stitcher either.
He's probably gonna be the toughest.
But I mean, if I put Stitcher next to Trooper 2, and they go after Stitcher, and there's some AoE right there, or at least adjacent targeting, Trooper will snap off and help out, and hopefully he crits with the extra 45% chance. Because I have Raider on him right now, but it's only like ISO green 4, and he's at 30%.
Oh yeah, that does.
So that
it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
30% would help. Because if he crits, boom, there goes the speed bar, and screw you guys. You guys are getting slowed down. Which would be great, but... So Trooper for right now. Hey, Bag, what's happening? So the next one I got up is... The next few that I have up, that would be Monstrosity, Riot Guard, Medic, and a couple of AIM.
No, I just looked at Monstrosity. He's going to be no use, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's not gonna, yeah. Thanks to people like Midnight where they want Dollar Store Hulk to do something, it's not gonna be, I mean, even though he does get he gains the defense down with the Scourge, it flips it. So technically he starts with defense up.
I mean, Medic. I'm looking at Medic. She has a 20% chance to revive a dead ally. Now she has a bigger chance. Coulson's automatic revive, but she has a 20% chance to revive an ally with 10% health. That's a lot more healing too if you bring medic, man. That's a lot of healing.
It would be a lot of, yeah. Well, they do need a
Well,
lot of sustain.
Lieutenant,
Oh, yeah.
Stitcher,
And a
medic.
revive
Medic might be
chance.
one of the. I don't know if she's a top 5. She might be a decent choice to use as a character though.
Yeah, if she's somewhat up there and she's not, you know, level 1, I think, yeah, Kevin might do it. Oh. Oh. Dogbert. Thank you, man. Thank you for the raid, man. How was your stream? Ah. Hopefully that ain't loud.
It's me. I have your channel muted.
Yeah, you... Alright, hey Dogbert. Thanks a lot for the raid, man. Thanks a lot for the raid. We're just going over the top 10 gold diggers for Death Scourge right now. We're stuck on Shield Medic at the moment. That would be a lot of good healing for everybody. And the revive chance does help, but it's what? Like, what is it? It's 20%?
20%.
20% to come back? I mean, if you really got nobody else. You really got nobody else to push up.
Well,
Medic
also
would probably be there.
Yeah, see, you wouldn't place her with Trooper, so you would either have Trooper or her.
Yeah,
So you don't get
it's
that
gotta be one
synergy
or
for
the
shield
other.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she might be good in the top 10, but not a top 5. I'm not.
Heroic Avengers.
Not quite sure.
So you run the revive scourge. Well, yeah, I think everybody's gonna run the revive scourge, which is fine. But I mean, that's the ones that don't get revive once. So that proc. This one here, she has the chance to revive a dead ally. So either way, with that one, it would be fine. But I'm also saying, Killshot, that if somebody does have a higher shield medic than most, she would probably be a better choice than, you know, the Dollar Star Hulk. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's right. So, yeah, my bad. Aim Monstrosity won't start with defense up. He's going to start with... he'll start with defense down, but on his turn, he'll flip it to defense up. That's what that Scourge does, right? On turn? It's on turn. Right? Yeah, it's on turn. So, it'll be on turn flipping, and that would... You'd have to wait till he goes, and he's slow as hell, too.
Yeah, he's just going to stand
slow.
around and pick some hits.
Yeah, he could probably take a lot, but nah, compared to the rest. Kill is that.
Maybe you should make an all healers minion team.
Oh, that would be. There you go.
Throw
there
some.
you go.
Yeah, you go throw Oracle there too. You know, get some more healing going. Get 5 pure healer minions, and they never die.
It would. Well, if you're taking in all 5 Kree for whatever reason, you have them all 5'd up. The keep healing and stuff from Oracle would be great. Yeah,
I mean, there are a few 5-man teams, but you can't take the Mercs or the Ravengers as a full 5 team.
No, you can't, because 2 of them are not minions.
Yeah, there's only 4 Merc minions and only 3 Ravenger minions. So a lot of people might try to go full teams, which kind of makes sense, but I don't.
Yeah, it really depends on... Yeah, I'm not sure.
See, I was looking at my Reaper, but Reaper doesn't help unless you're also a Kree.
Mm.
She has a lot more crit damage, though. She has high crit damage, and she heals for crit, but she only helps everybody else that are Kree minions, unfortunately.
Mm.
I think we looked at all the minions.
Well, Kree, for Oracle, he gives out regens to everybody.
Okay, so
And-
Oracle is not Kree. Okay.
Yeah, it's Oracle.
That's
Kree Oracle
interesting.
gives out regens for 2 turns to all
Okay.
allies. Also generates ability energy for a random ally on the basic, and on his passive,
Ooh.
anybody that gains energy, he heals them for 2,000 and 5,000 of the character's max health. So,
And you already have Lieutenant giving out energy too.
yep.
So you have a lot more heals. Huh? Oracle could be a good fifth.
Oracle might be a good fit. I don't the gaining energy too, and if anybody gains an ability energy, so when he does his basic and somebody gets an ability energy, they're also going to get healed.
Mm-hmm. And it works for when Lieutenant does it too. When Lieutenant it says whenever
Yeah.
this character or an ally gains energy, when Lieutenant starts giving out energy, you also get healed.
All right, so we'll go with Oracle then. Oracle's on that sucker. Nice going, Oracle. You made yourself somewhat useful, ish.
Look, I thought so. Look how many healers are on there.
Yeah, it's crazy already because you got 4 healers.
Like, where's the healer?
Okay.
Like, no, AIM's problem is their healer doesn't really heal. He just debuffs them and hope.
So, well,
So we got 7.
yeah, we got 7 so far. Who would be the last 3 that we would push out of here? Oh, well, see, that's why you got some T4s you think you could spend because you just finished off on Nemesis. I haven't.
Oh, yeah, I still have other primaries who need T4s, so.
Yep.
I might want to do one. Probably maybe on Stitcher. I might use a Stitcher T4 or something, but nah. I'll have to grin my teeth and bear it when I keep getting beat.
AIM researcher is not too bad.
Huh. Now, I'm looking at shield security. He's okay. He applies slow a lot, and if a target has slow, he also stuns him.
Yeah, he slows them and then he'll stun them if they got it.
Yeah, well, his assist is a slow, and his basics is slow.
Yep. So we can slow
And
him
his
down.
specials are slow.
Yes.
There's a lot of slow, but
yeah.
His passive abilities basically play off of other shields.
Yeah.
And in war, obviously, again, everybody has to be in war. Why is all the minions war tags? Who wants to use minion in war?
Well, those tags were left over from when war jumped off, and everybody had to use whatever minions they had when the game first hit, when they were still pushing out more characters. So minions came along to, here you go, have some fun with them, and then they brought out more characters, and you're like, well, we're done with minions for a good minute. Let's just, let's focus on everybody else and give them different tags. So we were thinking about Sentry, but I mean, unless Sentry is really, really high, like up there to where you would have Stitcher, Sentry would die right away, and then you'd be in the same spot you would be even giving the stealth, because all of them would have stealth, and then Sentry's dead. So there would be no point.
He has a good kit, but his
Sentry.
stats are bad. He's not a good tank anymore because of it.
Yeah. He was pretty good when it first came out, but now it's just, he's there.
And it was like, what? It was like Blade Master. You were saying earlier, it was like Blade Master, and I think maybe somebody else, but they're the ones who got the stat boost because of Nobu summoning them.
Yep. All right, Bagman, have a good weekend. I don't think Hand Archer would do it either.
Nothing about him.
No,
what does he do? Let's see.
Yeah, he's just got
his damage.
Yeah, he's just strictly damage. Yeah, just damage, and he clears an effect. That's about it. He's definitely clearing one positive effect, but...
And he just gives bonuses to other hand allies, too, so it's useless.
Yeah, he's not going to be good on it.
Unless you just like ninjas, then you must do the hand ninjas.
Well, no, Chuck, we know he stealths the whole team. However, if he
He'll
dies,
die.
then it's just everybody. So it negates
If
the
everybody's
stealth because
stealth,
then he's
yeah.
there. It negates the
Yeah.
stealth because he's gonna die really fast. Yes, Red Skull. We're doing the top 10 gold diggers, which happen to be these guys right now. So here, let me take out that part. Here you go. Bam. And bam. There you go. I knew he was gonna play it as soon as he showed up.
There's goat meat too. Nice.
Meeting people. They had a great conversation started.
Shit, you got cars outside your house? You do live in a house?
Mm-hmm. The sheep wanted to say hi, but no, we're not waiting. I mean, we gotta wait till Friday to see what other people might do in there. But yeah, whatever. Let them do whatever they want to do.
You gotta have
right
some
now,
kind of plan, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Like
some.
you gotta
type
have
of
some
plan,
kind of
but-
idea. If
Okay,
we can
so
choose,
let's
we're
see
trying
here.
to see who we can choose. But watch it come out and they'll be like, you only can use 5 hand minions. Those are their
Okay, so-
stick us. I don't think they'll do it, but
Sentry stealths the team, then Operate stealths him. Then it would negate the stealth.
yeah, what the?
It still negates the stealth. That's fine though. It's okay. And then let's see though. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm using. Wow.
You thought I
You're
thought
using all-
something, Red
oh.
Skull? Well, you're wrong. I don't think.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Don't get mad about the goats. They're here to stay. All right, so we got 3 spots left.
So who's on there? Let's see. I'm gonna review it. So Merc Riot Guard might be one. I know we were talking about a lot of his bonuses, but since there's so many 3 slots, I think we went over everybody.
Yeah, there's. Okay.
Or
so
Sorceress,
Ryan
maybe
got-
Sorceress. Let's check out her. She might be good.
Sorceress is good for just straight healing. She doesn't really do damage, but
She does stealth
drain.
though. She has a
She
chance to
drains.
stealth herself.
yeah, she could stealth herself. It's a really low chance. I do like the fact that her assist is a random ass number.
Yeah, what the? 82,
It's a random ass
17%?
number. Attack
If
primary.
you add it together, it still doesn't make
yeah.
a right number.
Yeah, Sorceress's basic is attack target for 300% damage, drain for 20. But her assist is attack primary target for 182% damage plus 17% piercing damage. I bet you she's one of the ones that breaks the game because the game doesn't know how to distinguish between damage and boom, giving out piercing. too.
Piercing.
Yeah, she does give.
She
defense
starts doing
up on her
182
special.
piercing damage.
No, she does 182% damage and 17% piercing damage.
Yeah, but in the game, she's going to get 199 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Or
that's
she'll
'cause
get
the
none.
game
She'll just get
yeah.
she'll get 219 drain.
All right, so we'll put her on the side for a sec because she does give defense up. That would help.
Yes, she does do
Defense
the
up.
healing.
Mm-hmm. Are we
And she
still
gets
going with
if
Riot
she
Guard?
if she pulls that stealth off, that's what's going to be useful. If she's sitting there stealth, you can't hurt her or hit her, and she could be in the corner, and then she can start healing everybody, and you can't actually target her. But stealthing everybody
unless it's
just means
it's
one character will
AoE.
die.
Yeah, if it's an AoE, then she's
Yeah,
okay.
AoE.
But
She
If
gets
she
an
doesn't,
honorable
then-
mention. She's on 10th. She might get knocked off.
Well, Riot Guard was pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, it feels bad when you look at him because he gets so much more buffs in War, but even without him, he's okay. He's okay. He's better than Hand Assassin. Tell you that much.
Yes, he's better than most of the hand minions. He does. I mean, he as well does give defense up. So He does give
Yeah,
defense
and
up
if you
to
pair him up
4.
with Merc Lieutenant, see that's the thing. If you end up pulling in the Merc Lieutenant, you pull in Riot Guard, you're gonna have some more synergy there, and you're gonna be giving out 2 ability energies because you're gonna give out one to a random ally, and you will give one to Riot Guard.
And then he could just keep going with his special and just giving defense up all around. So
people might not
would
take
bring
in all 3 Ravengers.
Well, yeah, depending on how big they are, that's why. But
because you could replace like Bruiser with Riot Guard and still have Lieutenant Merc and Shield Trooper, and then you'll be getting tons of passive because Mercenary Riot Guard would be taunted all the time.
So if you got
that means you have to build really tanky. You got to really build up a lot of tanky tanks if you try to make a guy tank, though.
Yep.
Like I don't want to G. I'm not G. I'm not. I don't even want to G15 these guys.
No, don't do it.
I'm hoping they'll be at 13 maybe, and that'll do well.
I'm leaving them where they're at unless I'm forced to.
Oh yeah, I don't have none 13. They're all 60. They're all 65, 12. I think I even maybe have a blue one somewhere.
Mercs, you team with the 3 Ravengers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Riot Guard doesn't need the T4 on his. Does he?
Well, no, that's a good thing too about it.
Yeah, Riot Guard doesn't need the T4 on his passive. It's only a 5% extra block chance, and the other one's a war tag, so it wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, Riot Guard only gets that. Riot Guard gets the war stuff, so it's not that big of a deal if you didn't do it. There's no deflects going out for Riot Guard. He's not giving them out. Okay, so if we wanted to use, let's say we got this second team here, we need one more to put in. We literally have on. So the first team is basically going in to wreck somebody. The second team is there just to sustain itself, because you got Medic, Oracle, and Sorceress as 3 freaking healers. And then you got Riot Guard in there coming in to tank.
You can do a lot with these lined up, I think. I think we're doing fairly well for this class of what we're trying to look through.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different mix-ups here. In fact, I'm kind of surprised how much you can kind of throw around these minions. I almost felt like there'll be...
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was surprised because I felt like the minions really wouldn't work unless you had only the other minions with them. But it looks like there's enough leeway that you can mix and match a few of them, which is good.
Yeah, because a lot of them are just basic old. Well, back in the day, they really didn't use a lot of tags, so they were just like, here, throw this out here, throw this out there. And then they started coming in with tags for everybody, and then boom, you're kind of limited on who you could use again. I'm gonna have a stun you or some.
Grenadier? I don't think so. We're not using him for nothing. We're not bringing Zemo. We're not doing hype. We're not doing Red Skull.
Well, they posted
Grenadier
the lineup,
is going to be useless.
They posted up the lineup for, what's it called? The actual first 2 nodes, right? For what's coming in the node.
Did they? I didn't think they actually did do that.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, where is it? Knocking on death's door?
No, I got it. Hold on. Click.
You run a high point scourge with stuns.
There we go. So that's the node. That's the lineup for the first 2 nodes. So far, we don't know. It's subject to change, as we all know.
Oh yeah, I remember looking at it. There's no
shit out of it.
There's no key characters that destroy. Rhino, you just can't blind people. Ultra speed, Carnage. It's Carnage, so you can't let people die. Carnage is going to give speed.
Yep.
Venom. And hand sentry. You're gonna have to deal with stealth, people. Swarm. Oh, swarm could be bad. That's a big AOE.
Negasonic too.
Huh.
Negasonic is a big AOE.
Sonic, yeah. I started just looking. Symbiote
Shoot,
Spider-Man.
They got
You know.
Star-Lord and Rocket. They got basically 4 Guardians in Wave 3 of Node 2.
It's just old
And
Star-Lord
Dragon
too, though,
and
so that's
Negasonic,
not
yeah.
Drac. So you have to deal with like Negasonic, the Dragon. This actually doesn't look.
It doesn't look too
Like
bad.
people were saying, it doesn't look threatening to minions specifically.
Well, Blob's gonna taunt.
Like,
Juggernaut's gonna taunt. Magneto's there, but he only comes down in Wave 2, so
doesn't look too bad.
yeah. See, Swarm without Doc Ock is a non-factor, so that's fine. Sentry might stealth, but Venom's really slow. Rhino's gonna clear at least 1 negative effect, but that's on his turn, so.
Well, if
This
Carnage
is-
pulls off a kill,
Let's go.
the problem with Carnage is if anybody dies when Carnage is out, Venom and Carnage get the speed boost.
Yes. But what we want to do is make sure they don't.
Yeah, but then also the problem here is Hand Sentry might stealth them, and then you'll have to get through. Like we just said, Hand Sentry sucks, but watch their Hand Sentry be like tougher than Dormammu.
Well, no, I don't think it's going to be too bad because they said, yeah, they reduced the damage by 50%. So whatever they got him as there, if you look at it, so even if we did it on like msf.gg and they're level 80 or whatever difficulty you do, whatever their level 80 damage at what they look like on the nodes, it's going to be half of that, which means they're not going to be too bad. However, did they not do that for the Asgardian nodes? The first node 5 was 50% damage. Is that right? I think they were negative 50% damage for the first node 5, but node 10 was okay. But node 10 had that reduction in damage, and it was just like, oh shit, the Asgardians are going right through this. This is weird. And then you get to node 10 and you go, oh, the damage isn't reducted. God damn it, Thor needs to snap off and hit everybody.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a little strange because you're like, and then you go to start one, you're like, whoa, I thought these guys were real good, but they're okay. They're only okay.
All right. Well, let's see. Oh, magic can be a bit of a problem, but without the damage, I don't think it should be too bad. But
Well, it looks like what they're doing. You're setting up Phantom X to taunt, so you can't kill the Negasonic, Deadpool, Dormammu trio because those three are going to do real big damage and synergy.
Well, the first one to get out would probably be Domino, so that way Deadpool doesn't keep respawning.
Yeah, that's
Deadpool will just keep respawning.
That's not good.
If you don't knock him up. You got to kill Domino, otherwise he comes back. Negasonic's just gonna AOE everybody turn 1. And then you got Drax taunting as soon as he drops. And you got another Negasonic to deal with along with Rocket. And then Moondragon.
and then
Mantis are
Moondragon
gonna
with all
heal up
those
everybody.
debuffs and heals. Yes. But you know what? Yeah, this looks like you definitely can strategize and do it. None of these guys are minion killers or anything like that.
Yeah, they're not really doing. Doctor Strange is gonna flip some effects if you give him the chance.
If you let him sit there too long, if you let him sit there too long, he will revive somebody too. So.
Yeah. Well. Oh, that's right. Ties do go to whoever finished it first. I mean, I didn't see too many ties. There was a few in there. I know I didn't get it. I didn't get tied with anybody, but something.
Not worried about ties.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can lose them and take them off.
I'm not worried about ties. I'm trying to win here. I'm trying to win here. However,
I'm not really trying. You're not really. Yeah, I'm not always trying to compete with other people. I'm just trying to get a high enough score so I get the points and rewards.
Yeah, I want to get as many milestones. I wish they would add more milestones to it. Even more little categories in between to give us more stuff, but they just don't seem to want to do it. Yeah, Stitcher's
I
Stitcher
haven't.
would be
You know what I
number one.
haven't done is have you done those bonus scourges? Because I've just got a 7-star Morgan Le Fay, so I haven't done the
Yeah,
second milestone
I tried
thing.
to do it. Tried to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody killed it. The tie is right here. Okay, so for this for the number 9 slot, I would probably put, I want to say Reaper. At least she does damage. The team needs some type of damage dealer.
They chopped it off and they glued it back on.
Yep. I do like Reaper because Reaper could do some mad damage. She could do it.
But she doesn't feel like she can do much without other Krees, though.
Well, that's why if you team her up with Oracle, you're getting the energy, and Reaper's getting an additional regen because she's a Kree minion, and she'll get healed more if you target her with
Ties matter.
Yeah,
But sure, ties matter to kill a shot, but guess what? That's not why I'm playing the game, to worry about ties.
Red Skull's trying to dominate everywhere. It's not working out, bro. It's not working out. But I think this would be
You want to throw the
top 10 there, so that wouldn't be too bad.
I think the top 8 are pretty solid. The 9 and 10 can probably be really flexible. There's a lot of arguments for a lot of different. Just don't use hand archer.
Mm-mm.
Don't use aim assaulter.
Yeah, I don't think it would go in anybody's favor. I don't think y'all should. But
Well,
hey,
you could probably throw in a good aim researcher.
I was looking at researcher, and researcher is I don't know. I think someone would need to make a case for that one.
Well, the case is that it'll just give your super healing team way too much healing.
Yeah.
You get all 5 healers in there. You don't die, but you can't kill them.
Okay, so Chuck says all 6 teams should be between 350 to 4K should do okay. Yeah.
I guess you could try to gear 12, 65 the entire minions and then just use 5 teams.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could definitely try, but I don't know if that would do it.
You can use 5 full teams.
Hold on one
And
second.
then you would have to use some kind of hybrid team between your mercenaries and Ravagers.
All right, so top 10 we got. They don't seem too bad. They could be a lot worse, but whatever. We got Chuck over here saying that they need to be between 350 and 400K. I don't know if that's realistic for me. I don't know if that's realistic for me, but all right.
What gear would they have to be?
Holy!
I don't even think you reach that by level 65 gear 12.
Yeah, hold on. Okay,
because purple is kind of easy. I mean, I have a million purple orbs sitting around, so purple is okay. 80 tier 14, yeah, I don't.
Oh shoot, yeah, I don't think that's happening. But here we got Hydrus. Here's Hydrus's lineup. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so you decided what team he wanted and he picked it. So that might carry him through the whole thing.
Hold on. Let me move this.
And if he uses Mercs in war and Scavengers in the war, he'll still have some use out of these.
There we go. Cool. Yeah, so he's got them all at level. He's only got Stitcher as a G60, but everybody's 80. He's got, this is what? How big is this? Maybe about what? 5? No, this is
618.
Yeah, 618.
The only thing that looks bad is his Ravager. It's so funny. His Ravager has 4 red.
Yeah.
He put so much work in him, and he still has a poor little 4 red.
Yeah. You never got never got that love for Stitcher.
Everybody else got 5.
Yeah, everybody's got 5 except for Stitcher. Yeah, so these are the ones.
I think that might be one of the most popular team setups. In my opinion, too, I think this might be one of the more common team setups:
Okay,
3
so
Ravengers and using Lieutenant and
we'll
somebody
put
else.
Riot Guard up at 6. My Riot Guard is a little bit less than Trooper, so I won't have that option, at least for the moment. So I'd probably take in Trooper before Riot Guard, but I think what's it called will do perfectly fine next to Bruiser to at least get those, to at least have Trooper snapping off a lot.
Yeah. Especially if you have a built one, you got some red stars, you already have them built. Less resources and time have to be put on minions.
Yeah.
It's for your sanity. It's for your own mind's sake.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't waste stuff that you don't need to. Don't push it too much, but you do want to save up enough to where when you do get Archangel unlocked, you can actually do something with him instead of just going, damn, I'm out of gold, I'm out of training mats, I'm out of T4s because I beefed up my minions. Now what do I do? So,
Oh yeah.
not bad. And we did it with the help of chat. We did it with the help with TheeXeroNetwork. So make sure to check his ass out. Might as well end this part here for the Golddiggers. But if anybody's watching this on YouTube, thanks a lot. You know, hit the like button.
Make sure you
like the video.
Make sure you check out my ass, not my face, though, like he said.
Yep. Yeah, make sure to check out his face. Definitely check out his face. And if you dislike this video, make sure to hit it twice. Works out great. So till the next one.